to the stay-at-home bookkeeper behind the business. And today we have a fun one. We are here to talk about a conversation that is going to hit home for a lot of you. We're talking about what we call the pivot. What it looks like when the path you were on in life is no longer serving you, and how to make that transition into something completely new. We have a really awesome guest today that I'm very excited. This is Rachel Shaughnessy. Hey Rachel, how you doing?
Hey, I'm pretty good. Thanks for having me.
Awesome. So Rachel is not only a very, very close personal friend of mine, went to school together and have lived a lot of life as great friends, but she is also our student journey coordinator here at the Stay-at-Home Bookkeeper. Before all of this, before her work with us, she was actually an opera singer. So her story is such a powerful example of how you can pivot in your life and use transferable skills that you may not have realized that you have and build a completely new chapter. I want you to share with me when you were making this transition and deciding, I'm going to go in this new space, what surprised you about yourself whenever you were taking that action and making that transition?
First thing that comes to mind, I thought I was extroverted 100% of the time. Turns out I like to be at the house with my dogs. That's pretty much it. I thought I liked people. I mostly like dogs. That's kind of like the main lesson. I found a lot more value in my own solitude and
Mhm,
getting to work in my peaceful, clean, organized
mhm,
environment. I have control over
mhm,
my environment. And that's been like I had no idea how much I valued that. Um,
mhm.
but yeah, that's been one of the shocking things for me. I think, but then on the flip side of the coin, it's shocking that I still get to keep my human connections. As you like, poor Emily here is used to me calling her just at any time. Hey, have you tried this pop before? Oh, excuse me, soda. Have you tried this soda before? It's so good. And she's like, I'm in the middle of something, Rachel, but so I still find my ways to be social and like
Mhm,
keep those connections, but at the same time, just
mhm.
really value getting to be in my peaceful space.
Yeah, and that's the beautiful thing too, whenever we're training people coming into the academy, wanting to become their own bookkeeping business owners, is refining that control and relearning what are my priorities in life? What do I want my daily experience uh, to be? And you have the power to choose that. You have the power to create it, but sometimes you just need to kind of give yourself permission, which is what
Yeah.
you said earlier. You just needed the permission to say, "Oh, wait, this isn't what I want anymore. Is this what somebody else wants for me?" And I'm, chasing that ideology, that mindset, but reformatting your life into what really your priority is and what would make you happy. So all of that to say, for people who may be watching and feel stuck in what they're doing right now, whether they think they're too far down the rabbit hole committing to a certain career, or they're just struggling in the life that they have right now, but they want to make a change. For
Mhm.
those people who feel stuck, what advice would you give them about taking the first step towards a new path, towards starting a business, towards building that work from home virtual environment? What advice would you give them?
The first thing that I would say is it's not going to be perfect. Nothing, it doesn't all have to be perfect when you're first starting out.
Amen, sister.
I tell myself that, I don't know, 45 times a day, maybe. It doesn't have to be perfect.
Mhm,
Uh, do it scared.
mhm,
That's something that we say a lot. And I think really encompasses what this feeling is. We know it's scary,
mhm,
but if it wasn't worth it, none of us would go through it.
mhm,
If there's something good in life, it's probably going to be a little bit scary.
mhm,
So that would be my primary advice. And then thinking about what life is going to look like and letting that inspire you,
mhm.
let that help get you through this scary,
Yeah,
choice that you're about to make.
yeah.
Yeah, it's worth it. That's what I would say. It's worth
I
it.
hear that. So I'm hearing, you got to take action. You can be scared, but you still got to move forward
Mhm.
and visualize your why. Why am I doing this? I'm doing
Mhm.
this because the life I currently have is no longer serving me, and I have the power through my actions to make that change. That's really powerful. So, how do you think people who are in this mode can reframe a career change so it feels empowering instead of dark, scary, oh no, what is
Mm,
happening? Why am I doing this to myself?
That's a good question. I probably should have asked myself um, when I was in that position.
Hmm.
I mean, knowing what I know now, I would say reframe the transition by understanding how all your experience in life and all of the little challenges you've been through are going to inform your career moving forward. I don't
Hmm.
care what industry you're in. I can now understand all of the things I've learned today and yesterday in the last couple of years are going to make me better no matter which path I choose. So
Hmm.
that's how I would try and reframe it.
Yeah.
To past Rachel
Hmm.
would be like, all of these things you learned are going to help you take each step towards your goal.
Yeah, because people forget, you may not have started a business before, but you've gone through difficult things and you've come out the other side. You have made other life changes, whether it's going to school, learning a new skill. We've all done different things in our life that we just need to kind of tweak our mindset and realize those are all similar changes.
Mm-hmm.
And you can draw on those experiences. Okay, I want to ask you a little bit about your position before we finish up for the day. You've worked in a ton of different areas in the business and are now working directly with our students. What is your favorite part about the work you do now, working with our students, helping them get their business set up and helping them move along their new path to their new life that they want to set up?
My favorite part is hearing about our students' goals right off the bat because I know how they're going to hit those milestones. Like getting to put it down on my little documents.
Mhm.
What are your goals and how I know how we're going to get you there.
Mhm.
That's something I'm really enjoying in my new position. And I love getting to spend more time chatting with our community,
Mhm.
getting to kind of getting more in the weeds, and then it makes celebrating those wins so much more fulfilling. I think
Yeah, I
I'm
love that. And
closer.
you
Yeah.
exactly. And you have the unique position of seeing so many people who have come through and seeing where they started
Mm-hmm.
and then a couple months later seeing, they've retired from their job, they've gotten a bunch
Yep.
of clients, they're hitting those goals. When we talked to them originally, they just didn't even think their world experience could be this. So it's
Right.
an awesome position to have to
Yep.
see that growth in people. I love it. Well, Rachel, thank you so much for sharing your story. It is such a powerful reminder that where you've been does not define where you are going in your life. You absolutely have the control. If you look around and decide this isn't serving me, you can change that. It just takes a little bit of action, support, coaching, and mindset. And we're here to help with that. So I'm going to share my screen while I'm doing this. If everybody can say thank you, hi Rachel, in the chat as we're going. Really happy to have you here today with us, Rachel. So everyone who's here, if you are watching this and you are feeling that call to make a pivot in your life, but you don't know where to start, we'd love to talk with you. So go ahead and scan this QR code. This will take you to a page where you can find a time to chat with our team and we can learn about you, your experience. Where are you? Where have you been? Where do you want to go? And we will fill in the dots and show you how you can get there. So scan this QR code. You can also click the link down below. And like I said, book a time with our team members. If you want to work with people like Rachel, the rest of our team who's here to hold you accountable, help change your life, this is that first step to take. So go ahead and book a call. And we're excited to chat with you. So thank you, Rachel, and thank you, everybody. And we will see you on the next one. Bye bye.